Hey guys, hello! I've been missing sitting down and recording a video this week, so here I am showing up on Friday to get it done. I need to get it done. First thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to try to roll through this pretty quickly. We'll see how that goes because a lot of times I get too chatty. But for starters, the very first thing I'm going to do is I just want to show you guys this redness right here, and I want to show you guys how to neutralize that. That has been a common question lately, and so I want to show you guys. You can use, I would say, I like this little fluffy end of this blend brush, the blend brush, or the small end of the detail brush, which is that guy. Even an eyeshadow brush would work just fine, but I'm going to do just a tiny bit of color correcting, and I have the contour color Aspen, which is the lightest contour color that we offer. I would never suggest this for somebody's actual contour because I don't feel like it would even show up. But what's really good about that one is you can take it, and I just did like a few little taps and then just kind of buff it in where you have redness. Okay, this is going to help neutralize redness. Now this would include over here. If you wanted to do all this, if you felt the need to, have one little spot right here, whatever was left on my brush, or maybe one little pat, and just to help neutralize that. If you needed to take it and just kind of buff it into your skin, if you have like a lot of redness on your cheeks or chin or wherever it may be, if you need to do that, go for it. I do really like this brush, the blend brush, for doing it because it's fluffier. It's not going to give like a super full coverage. It's going to give probably the lightest coverage that we have, but I think it's a good one because you don't want to have a whole lot of product. Let me just show you. So if I flip over to this fluffier end and I just do a few little pats in Aspen, I could just buff that into my skin like this, and it's going to help to neutralize redness. My face gets more red when I touch it and mess with it, so there's that. I also am going to do a tiny bit. I'm just going to do it with my finger today because I'm trying to move along. I'm doing a tiny bit of amber under my eyes to help balance out color there. Okay, and amber probably doesn't work for most people if they have dark circles. For me, that is shading up right much from my main color, and I think that's why that works for me. If you have something that's dark, I feel like if you cover it with something darker and then go back and add a little bit of brightness, it ends up working really well. That's my opinion. After trial and error, that's what I found worked best. All right, so I'm going to speed through this. I have the buff brush, my handy dandy palette. Everybody's looks a little different, but I'm going to try to just zoom right along. I'm going to do I'm going to try to not do as dramatic as I normally do. I'm just going with a light application. This is my mama at home type look where you gotta do pick up and see a few people, or you gotta run in the grocery store real quick and you don't want to look like a complete hot mess, which normally I don't mind. Normally I am just a complete hot mess. But this is just gonna be like a light and fast application. Light and fast. You don't have to contour your nose if you don't want to. All right, so that was the little end that I used to just put a little bit of contour on. Nothing too crazy. If I got a little bit left on my brush, I'm gonna add a tiny bit more right there. It's hard for me to not do super bold contours. So now I'm gonna dip into my main with the bigger end of this buff brush. This gives fuller coverage, easier, but I wouldn't say I'm necessarily going full coverage today. I'm not doing this heavy-handed. I'm doing really light application, so I don't feel like it's necessarily full coverage. Okay. Just want to balance out some imperfections. Make everything look smoother. Make everything look toned, you call it toned down, toned together, whatever. I'm gonna keep using this brush. I'm gonna flip over to this little end. You don't have to clean it, okay? Don't have to clean it. Adding a little bit of brightening. I'm gonna add one little pop right there. Now, I did use a color corrector under my eye. So I'm going to be very careful to not move that color around, okay? So when you get to anywhere that you've color correct it. You want the color corrector to stay in its place. In order to do that, do not swipe that area. In order to do that, stipple and press that area. I bring a little bit up on my lid. Whatever's on my brush is fine. If you feel like you need like a little touch of brightener right there. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use Love Spell on my cheeks. Love Spell is only here. Let's see, let me grab the blush and bronzer brush now. Love Spell's only here for the rest of the month. It's getting ready to be gone. And Love Spell is dark, but I feel like right here, I'm gonna just blend that into my contour, and then I don't even think I'm gonna add bronzer right here, because this is a dark color and I feel like I can just do that. All right, now it looks bold, dramatic, right? Flip it to the fluffy end of the blush and bronzer brush. So this is the new one. I just grabbed my old one. It was right here on my makeup table. When you flip to that other end, the fluffy end, it's gonna help blend away any excess product. Pick up excess product. Okay, I am going to add bronzer to my forehead and my neck, just out of habit. Just a tiny bit though. Blend this up into my hairline. So I do think that the blush and bronzer brush is, well, I think the bronzer collection. I think everybody should have the bronzer collection because I think it's so good for just making sure that everything matches. Face, neck, chest. And I really think that this end, especially if you're new and you're not sure how much makeup you're supposed to be applying, and I add a little bit down here, not too much though. It's really good for picking up excess product. If you apply too much, it's really easy with this end right here. Just kind of go in and sweep it over your face and it's done. Okay, this is my mom makeup. This is pretty easy. I do have to do my brows. I'm just gonna do oak with my brows. Alright, and I'm gonna speed through these. There are detailed brow videos here on my page, whether you're watching this on Instagram or on Facebook. There are detailed brow videos. And I just want like a light fill on them. I don't want anything too drastic today. Going neutral. And I have a really easy eyeshadow look to show you guys too. Simple eyeshadow looks are always a question, always. And so anytime I can come up with something simple for you guys, I'm all about it. Sorry, just need to put those in just a little bit. There we go. All right, eyeshadow. Put it in a different contact. All right, let's see. So I have 4 in here, but the main 2 that I wanted to talk to you guys about was Valencia, and I think it's called, this one's You Complete Me, I believe. This one's got like this, no, As You Wish, As You Wish. I love this one. It's kind of like an orange color, but when the light hits it just right, it's got like a purple, like this purple, do you call it like, how, I can't remember the word for that, but it's got this really pretty shimmer. So anyways, I'm going to go into Valencia, which is right here. I have a brush that needs to be cleaned. And I'm going to take that Valencia and I'm going to put that all over. I'm going to do that all the way up. Okay. So Valencia has a very slight orange hue. Slight. But a tiny bit of orange. And don't be scared when I say orange. It's totally fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this one, As You Wish. Hold on, can you see it? Can y'all see that? Like, I'm trying to see if the light will hit it just right, but I'm just gonna pop that on my lid. That's it, guys. You can stop right there. I did have lashes on, and I had some questions about the lashes I was wearing. I'm just giving my eyelashes a break. I took them off, was it yesterday morning? It was yesterday morning. I took them off. So I just wanted to give my lashes a break, and then I can do a video just on lashes if you guys would like that, because it was such a commonly asked question. Where's this one's fine. This one I used one time before. It's a Maybelline Curl and Bounce Colossal something or another. I'm gonna curl my lashes and I'm gonna be done with my face today. Okay. So yeah, I had to let I might still have a tiny bit of glue left on my lashes from those lash extensions that I had on, but I did enjoy them. And it was a little bit weird to get used to like the first day, but then after that I felt like it was much easier. Okay, so this is just kind of like my mom stay-at-home look, I guess. It's very basic, very minimal. I'm not going to use powder because I'm so dry. If you are oily, you could go ahead and set with powder, set with setting spray. Oh, I must still have a little bit of glue left on that one. That one doesn't want to cooperate. But this is it. This is how easy it is. If you've been on the fence about trying Seint and you have questions, let me know. If you want to get Love Spell, it might look dark, but it blends out really pretty. I am going to add a touch of that to my lips because I do like it so much. We're almost to the end of the month, and so it's the 25th. I guess March 1st it goes away. This was our first month with having a shade of the month, so I'm assuming March 1st it goes away and a new shade comes out. But I really love this, especially on the lips. I feel like it's a good neutral. So there we go. That's it. Just wanted to show y'all quick, easy, simple. I wanted to do a little bit of aspen just because I know a bunch of people have been getting that lately for their redness, and that has been a excuse me, that's been a common question lately. Should have brought a drink up here. So I just wanted to show you guys how I use aspen. But that's it for today. Just a quick, like, this is what I do for kind of like my everyday thing. If I just need a little bit of makeup on to feel balanced out and put together, this is my quick everyday. Valencia and You Complete Me is a very easy eyeshadow. You could add a brown, like even the brown that you use for your brows, you could add that into this crease and create some depth, and always drift in the inner corners and under the brow would be good. So that is my recommendation for quick, easy makeup. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.